Before, it was the 15-step skincare routine, and now it is the 15-step scalp and hair routine. This is the Korean scalp and hair treatment that has been going viral. But as always, the beauty industry tends to miss the mark on diversity. As someone with thick, coarse hair, finding effective hair treatments is always such a struggle. So I'm really curious to see if this will work for me and people with my hair type. Since the treatment originated in Korea, it makes sense that I've mostly been seeing videos of people with East Asian hair, which is type 1, getting this treatment done. I've seen some videos of white people getting it, and white people have a whole bunch of hair types, every single type there is pretty much. I've seen occasional videos of black folks getting it. Black folks tend to have type 3 or type 4 hair, but I've yet to see someone who has thick, coarse, frizzy Indian hair like mine getting it done. So for context, my hair is type 2C hair, and that means it's a little bit more prone to frizz because of its wavy texture. And my ends are also bleached purple. It's definitely fading, but lots of hair damage going on here. So I'm really hoping that this treatment will be able to bring back some moisture. I would love to have soft hair, but I've never once in my life had hair that was soft, but I'm open to surprises, and maybe the results on my scalp will be different from my hair. So hey, I'm Neba, and these are my notes on the viral Korean scalp and hair treatment to see if it works on my hair. The booking was ridiculously easy. I literally just messaged them on WhatsApp and they sent me a map, they sent me a photo. It was so easy to find the place, and the moment I stepped into the building, I immediately started feeling the luxury vibes, which was not the state of my hair at all. My hair was giving the opposite. It was giving trash, it was giving too much, it was giving blah. So luckily we jumped right in and started with the scalp diagnosis.
Yeah, I just flew in this morning, landed at 3 in the morning. The first step actually in the salon chair used essential oils, which are concentrated plant extracts made by steaming or pressing plant parts, and often requiring several pounds to produce a single bottle. Although they're commonly used in aromatherapy, the research on their effectiveness is pretty limited. The quality of oils varies widely, and labels can be misleading, and some oils can even be harmful to children or people with certain health conditions like fast heart rates. It's generally pretty safe though, and I can tell you when she did that hand wavy thing across me, I felt all the tension from my giant long flight just completely evaporate. Next is the galvanic current, which is a gentle electric current used in scalp treatments, especially for mature skin. It helps the scalp to absorb serums by temporarily opening the skin barrier, and this technique has been used in medical therapies for years and is now a go-to for nourishing deeper layers of the scalp where changes naturally happen over time. She was going nice and slow, which was really relaxing me, and so for the rest of these, I really sped it up so you could see that she does my entire scalp and the underside not once but twice. The red light works by energizing the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, which boosts collagen and cellular activity. This helps to keep the scalp healthy and supports hair growth by encouraging natural healing and rejuvenation. And then the blue light therapy targets scalp concerns like oil buildup and irritation. It works by neutralizing bacteria, especially the one that causes acne, and also helps control oil production while also calming inflammation. This is really helpful for anyone who's got blemish-prone or irritated scalps, and it works really well when combined with other treatments, which is why it's at the beginning of this whole routine. Then she applied a scalp exfoliation product to remove dandruff, sebum, and dead skin clogging my pores, which I really needed after seeing how my scalp looked on camera. She was super thorough, sectioning my hair into a grid, applying it with so much care. I was way too relaxed to ask what it was at the time, but I DM'd them later and they said it was all Shiseido products. They didn't tell me which product specifically, and because there's so many scalp products from Shiseido, I have no idea, but at the end of this video I will talk about results. Then they did an oil massage on my neck and shoulders with this mix of body and essential oils. It was so relaxing. I never would have thought that this kind of thing would help my hair, but it totally makes sense. It improves blood flow to the scalp and relaxes your muscles. Not only did they use their hands for this massage, but they also used this galvanic suction brush, which was a thing that helps deep clean the skin, boost circulation, and it can even give skin a little lift. It even has a feature for cupping, but I didn't need any cupping, so I opted out of that. Next, we did a scalp shampoo, which helps to remove dead skin cells, and here's where I started learning some of the techniques to wash my hair, because I gotta be honest, no one ever actually taught me how to do that, and this was so eye-opening. See how she's using her fingers almost like a rake to apply it and scrub it in, but then later she's gonna use her knuckles to wash it out. Then they hooked me up to this contraption for some steam misting. Since my scalp was so dirty, I needed all the shampoo and treatments beforehand to get it ready for this step. The steam helped dissolve dead skin cells and makes the treatments work even better. Sun, pollution, and chemicals in hair products all strip away your hair's natural moisture, which leaves it dehydrated. Steaming brings it back to life by boosting moisture absorption into both your hair and scalp. I hung out in this for a while, drinking tea and watching videos, and having some much-needed relaxation. Next up was the Y-Stick. This little device uses ions, which are charged particles, to help remove dirt, dead skin, and shampoo from the scalp. It has two functions. The cation function, which is positive ions, bonds with the negatively charged particles like dirt and dead skin, and lifts them away more effectively than scrubbing alone. Then the anion function, which is the negative ions, breaks down leftover product and soothes the scalp. The alternating action of these two ions helps get the scalp super clean and preps it perfectly for the nourishing treatments that come next. After that extremely relaxing session came the tonic ampule, which they applied using the airbrush from that bubble spa tool from earlier. This applied nutrients to my freshly cleansed scalp, tailored to my specific scalp type. Then they used the T-stick to help it absorb deeply into my scalp. It uses a small electric current and the action of anions and cations to push the ampule's nutrients deeper into my scalp, which helps for maximum absorption for better hydration and scalp health. And so then about an hour and 45 minutes after all of this, we had to see the proof. These are the photos of after. You can see like my scalp was just looking really shiny, all the hair follicles didn't have any buildup at the bottom. I didn't really realize just what a huge difference there was until she pulled up these before images, and you can just see all that gunk down at the bottom next to my hair follicles and just how red and irritated my scalp used to be. This before and after like really showed me just what a stark difference her like hours of work had really made on my scalp. And you can even see like there's some baby hairs that were able to be freed and are now starting to like go through that she's pointing out here. I was just so impressed with this entire service, the detail, the science behind every single part of it. Truly amazing. After seeing the sheer amount of detail and care that they put into my hair, I decided to go ahead and also do what I usually do at hair salons, which is getting the bottom parts lightened and colored with purple. I've always wanted purple hair since I was little, and I love having purple hair, and the prices and the care here were just unbeatable. And I just felt so good that this hair salon was customizing everything to be able to make room for everyone. It's really important that salons know how to handle all these different textures that need different care, different products, and inclusivity just really benefits everyone. It's exciting to see more and more of these treatments being tailored to everyone's needs. I was so happy with the results, like you can just really see it in my face. I was just in utter disbelief. We went from this to this, like wow. I was really feeling myself, just like, oh, it came out so good. And I stepped outside into the hot humidity of Korea, and you know what? It's still held up so well. I ran into the street photographer, shout out to him for taking all these amazing photos. The next day, I got some kind of not super great footage. The lighting isn't really great, but you can see that it's still holding up pretty well. The curls are definitely still there, and even though it is super hot and humid, my hair was actually relatively frizz-free, which I was really impressed by.
So I got it done August 23rd, and it is now October 4th, which is 42 days later. The things I've noticed is that my scalp is definitely healthier. Like, my hair is growing so much faster, and there's definitely like so much more of it. And I don't know if you can like really tell right now because I need to wash my hair, but my volume has improved quite a bit. Like, my hair has always been really flat on the top, and now it's able to like stand up and have that like volume like so much more. But color wise, this is what my hair looks like after just like 5 washes, and I have to admit that this color faded a lot faster than it usually does. But then also I've been doing the new washing techniques that I learned at this appointment and just kind of like really getting in there and cleaning my hair in a way that no one ever actually taught me how to wash my hair. It was a point of anxiety for a really long time. And so doing that, perhaps my color is fading faster just because I'm cleaning it better. I've also been traveling a lot more than usual, and that might be another reason that the color is fading. So I kind of wonder if maybe I shouldn't have also like dyed it on the same day. It was a lot to do to my hair, making it all healthy and then immediately damaging it with the lightning. Maybe that just means I gotta go back there and test it out for science. Yeah, overall, incredible experience, really definitely worth the money. 12 out of 10 would recommend. So those are all my notes, and I'll see you on the next page. Purr.